beautiful sunrise marks the dawning of a new day. For each of our heroes, their experience with us, like the sunrise, marked a new beginning for a bright future, earned making unparalleled sacrifices for their family, their country, and millions around the world they will never know. These are true heroes, and this is their American Hero Experience. Welcome to Camp Mack in Central Florida. This season, we've had the privilege of meeting some of America's bravest sons and surprised them with the fishing trip of a lifetime with the nation's top pro anglers in world-class fishing destinations around Central Florida and beyond.
What is this about? How's it going?
Keith Allen.
From Ultimate Fishing Experience.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yes, sir.
For your
Thank you.
service.
Thank you, sir. I'm thinking you might be putting two and two together a little bit and realize that you're not actually just here on a couples retreat.
But I got news for you. This surprise is actually for you.
So I want to meet your pro here this week. Elite Series Pro Casey Ashley.
You got any Hayes?
Hey!
Shaw Grigsby.
Holy crap.
I hear you need to go fishing today.
You have no clue what's going on, do you?
No.
I don't.
Well, what do you think you came here for?
Gator hunting?
You've got your own jersey with your name on the back of it.
That's nuts. With my name on it. Lisa,
your
check
name
that
on it.
out.
Welcome to the Ultimate Fishing Experience.
Brother, thank you.
I still can't believe this.
What do I say? I can't.
Welcome to your Ultimate Fishing Experience.
I cannot believe you did this.
Thank you. Appreciate you, buddy.
When I saw Shaw's face in that bait and tackle shop, that was to me like the highlight of my life. When we were driving on this boat, as soon as we took off in Shaw's boat, Shaw goes, "You ready for this?" And I knew he was about to punch it. And we're wide open water, and he punches this thing. And me being so top heavy, I start tipping back, and I almost fell out of his boat. You know, would have definitely changed the show. And he reaches back with his one hand and grabs me. You know what I mean? Instinctively, didn't get scared, didn't pull the throttle back, didn't do anything, and he grabbed me. And you know, that's when I looked at it as, you know, he cared about me. He looked at me as his son, you know, and I could feel that. And from then on, the whole mood changed. It wasn't like an idol I was looking at. It was like a friend. It was like I was fishing with my dad. When his face lit up right after that, when I set the hook, you know, and I'm reeling him, his face, his expression, you know, completely changed the day. Completely changed, you know, my outlook. That means a lot, you know. This whole experience was life changing, but definitely got me looking up rather than looking down.
For more in-depth content, download the American Hero Experience app for your mobile device and smart TV, free from iTunes.
Fishing has been an integral role in Ferris's recovery. There's so much healing and so much calm that comes from being on the water. And what's so great about fishing is no matter what your injury, everybody can do it.
There's no question that fishing in the outdoors is a proven bridge to healing for our heroes. Being able to mentally focus on the challenge and ultimately catch a great fish helps them realize they can still achieve greatness. Here are some of our favorite fish catches of the season.
Oh!
Got another one?
Yeah! Hey, Sarge, we got one! Not as big as yours, but a fish. All right, let me see. Who's is bigger? Oh! You got me! My grandfather was an ex-Marine. He smoked a cigar, and we caught several bass together. Me smelling that cigar this morning and being here with you brings back memories that I haven't thought about in years and years, and I appreciate you being here. I'm honored to have this opportunity, and how better could it be?
Tell you what, coming down here, this is so special for me.
You're the man, sir.
Oh, look, he's coming up on you. He's coming up on you. Get ready. Right there, see him boil the water? Jenna. Oh, he's got you. He's got you. You got him.
Oh, dude, he is stripping you.
Get real in fast enough. Holy cow, it is a big one. Holy crap.
Little closer.
Oh, I got one. Woo! That is awesome, man. That is too cool. He's got to be 30 pounds. I'm telling you.
All right, rod up, rod up. Nice, a big red, man, big bull. That's a tournament red there, buddy. Pull him up, pull him up. Oh. So big he's got a little remora on his belly, check that out. Nice fish, dude. That's definitely the biggest one we've caught so far.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say he's at least 28. Solid fish, bro.
You got a fish?
Oh, I had one. Big
Oh, you know
one,
what?
too.
Wait, that's not, it's a shark or something.
It's a shark?
Something, it's not a log. Throw it back in there. It moved, didn't it?
Yeah, it bit me, too.
Strip it real easy.
And it hit
Strip
hard.
Real easy. Is that a sawfish?
What the hell's a sawfish?
The small-toothed sawfish is actually a modified ray with a shark-like body. The species inhabits shallow coastal waters of tropical seas and estuaries around the world. The Florida Wildlife Commission is currently conducting population studies throughout the state.
Oh, wow. That's
Strip.
That is a
That's a
shark.
sawfish. Strip it farther, faster. Stop. As hard as you can. Give him a hard strip. You got him, Chris. Strip. Strip.
Holy cow. Are we even going to be able to net him
No, sir.
for a photo?
Look at the saw on his bill. That's a sawfish.
There's a fish on him.
That's remora.
I don't even know how to play this thing.
All right, so we got a sawfish on fly.
This is the first time.
Don't pin it. They'll definitely cut you off. What do you want me to do? I can't net him. Yeah, that was kind of good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Hey, man.
It was
You never
cheap.
know.
I'll take
Right?
it.
I can't say that I run into that very often.
Got one?
A big one, too, on a worm. I bounced it. Look at that. A big one. Oh, my goodness.
You want me to lip it for you?
Oh, my God. No, that's a giant. That's
I think that's at 11.
Yeah, that fish is a giant. Look at that.
Holy crap.
Oh. Now that is a bass. Look at that.
Oh, dude, that's 12 pounds. No,
That's
11 or 12 pounds.
I got a scale I can weigh it.
What's it weigh?
That's awesome. 13-pounder.
Oh, man.
It doesn't get any better than that. What do you
That's
think about that, dude?
That is a hog.
You know, your ultimate fishing experience has kind of turned into my ultimate fishing experience.
Hey, is that an alligator over there? See that? Better stay on your side of the lily pad.
You don't want to get up close and personal with one?
Oh, yeah, I will.
I see you as having no fear.
Man, once you get blown up, it really puts things into perspective for you, if you know what I mean.
Great partnerships have helped us provide ways to positively impact the lives of our heroes and their families. From our friends in the fishing industry who donated their time and their products to honor America's bravest, to the charitable organizations and individuals who are leading by example and supporting our mission of serving those who have sacrificed.
Thank you, everyone. It's a privilege to be here. And the nation which forgets its defenders will itself be forgotten. Calvin Coolidge said that. That's based on a quote by Abraham Lincoln, and I truly believe that.
I started working with our wounded, almost a 20-year association now, and I soon realized that somebody who voluntarily goes off to serve their country and comes back missing parts of themselves is somebody that should be cared for by all American citizens. So I signed up for the USO and started working for a lot of different military charities, and then eventually started my own charity, Gary Sinise Foundation, which is devoted to giving back to military families, wounded warriors, Gold Star families, veterans, first responders, people that serve and protect our nation I met Frank Siller and the people at the Stephen Siller Tunnelville Towers Foundation, and we teamed up on a project to build a home for the first surviving quadruple amputee, Brendan Morocco, who's from Staten Island. So I donated my band. I do concerts, and I donated the band to raise money to help build this home for Brendan Morocco. And now we've teamed up together in partnership, two foundations coming together, building as many homes as we can each year. Last year we put 10 concerts on the books, and we have several warriors that are either in the homes or their homes are being built right now. And we're just announcing our concert series to raise money and awareness to build another 11 homes this year. It's critically important that if somebody's going to defend freedom, and we all take our freedom for granted all too often, and we take the providers of freedom for granted all too often, if somebody's going to go off and do that in defense of my freedom, there's something that I can do to show them that I appreciate it. And there are some great organizations that are doing that, and shows like American Hero Experience, raising the awareness of what organizations like Gary Sinise Foundation and Tunnel to Towers Foundation are doing to try to give back to these warriors is critical and very important.
We're going to build you a specially adapted home that fit all the needs that you deserve to have because of the sacrifice that you made for your country.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I gotta quit with all the surprises.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I can handle it all.
You thought you were just fishing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Congratulations, Glenn.
Wow, thank you so
God
much.
bless
I
you.
appreciate that.
You bet.
Thank you.
As you look around, all of these people, some friends, some neighbors, some perfect strangers, all volunteering their time, their resources, many of their products to step up and make your lives a little bit easier.
Aaron and Lisa, for the past week, we've had about 200 people working on your house. Why don't you come with me? We'll take a walk inside, see what we've done.
It's awesome. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is amazing.
I don't cry a lot, but it's getting to the point where...
Welcome home.
Thanks, big brother. No way.
Semper Fi Fund, why don't you go catch that dream? Welcome to the team.
That's awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations. We'll see you at the Opens.
Yes, sir.
Guess what? This is our bass boat. Now I get to take my son fishing. It is awesome. Being injured, I didn't know what other stuff I would be able to pass on to him, and because I can't really do a lot of baseball or run and play football with him, and now I got something I can do with him.
You told us that you really wanted to move back to Florida and be close to the water. Well, I'm excited to tell you that Homes for Our Troops is going to buy your lot and build your new home right here in St. Augustine.
Yeah! You hear that? We're gonna live here.
You're gonna live here, Goose? You happy?
I'm still kind of shocked now. I still can't believe that my dreams had actually come true. I got the chance to pursue my passion and my dream to be a professional bass angler. The first time I got to take my boy out fishing, he caught his first largemouth on a boat with me. And every time I go home after a tournament, he tells me he can't wait to catch his first real big largemouth, and I'm looking forward to it.
I think what Homes for Our Troops does, what the Patriot Guard and the other riders who are here, you guys are serving a critical function because you are not going to let these people who've given so much for the country fall through the cracks. You are going to be there to recognize their service. John, I want to thank you for what you've done for our country.
I am so thankful to have those experiences. It's not just me, it's not just the house, it's not a house for John, it's a home for my family. It's gonna be amazing.
American Hero Experience has been brought to you by Abu Garcia for life and by Powerbait. Fish bite and won't let go.
She's my rock to lean on, I think. It does take somebody special because you're in your worst moment, you know, your pride, everything goes out the window because you can't really do anything for yourself when you're laying in that bed. You can't even do nothing.
You're helpless.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're used to being a trained fighting person
Exactly.
that you're basically a superhero before that.
Yeah, we thought so, till we weren't bulletproof or bomb-proof.
He's 18 and still young, sitting there in the back of that old white pickup truck. He's just looking up.
17, my mom signed my name, and I never looked back.
Signed up. I actually didn't tell my dad until the week before I left.
I wanted to do my part to make a difference and give back to this country.
I've just figured it was my time to go.
Sacrifices, the decisions that he makes. It's a life.
You try to prepare your mind for stuff that happens, like IEDs or buddies dying.
Sacrifices, it's the ones you left behind.
I learned a lot about life, a lot about death, and a lot about how much we take for granted.
I just remembered a blast going off underneath of me. When I hit the ground, my whole life had flashed in front of me.
I just remember my face and hands burning, searing. Like I stepped into a campfire. It hurt so bad.
6 months later in a foreign land, counting the days till.
And then it was then I realized I can't get up. It was me. I got hit.
The explosion came through my floorboards and I had bilateral compound fractures and my feet were just completely shredded.
So we had gotten word that they were about to start shooting guys up on the roof. And Levy wouldn't leave until all the younger guys got off. When he went to pick up his rifle, he took a round by the temple and it rode toward the back of his skull. I just knew that I had to get him to the south side of the city, so I just picked him up and I ran till I couldn't feel my legs. I was telling him the whole time, I got you, Levy, you're gonna be all right, you're gonna be all right. You know, and I love this kid.
Could have had the girl, would have treated her fine. Sacrifices.
They came in, they sat down. I couldn't breathe. They just started reading the accident report. I still couldn't believe it.
I wasn't happy being alive because I couldn't have the quality of life that I wanted. It took me a while to keep that in check and to change the way I looked at things.
Having a family that supports me has been a blessing through all this too. I mean, without them, I'd probably still be laying in a hospital bed.
Sacrifices, the decision that he made. It's the life he saved.
So glad I'm alive. And I'm so glad I get to be here with you and watch the kids grow up.
Sacrifices.
There's a lot of people, including myself, that really are curious. I mean, is it worth it to be over there and take the risk that we're taking? And
I absolutely think it's worth it. You know, and when you get your buddies get hurt, you know, and you start to get angry and you start to doubt and you start to wonder if it is worth it. And you start to question, you know, what you're doing a lot. And you start seeing these kids that you're feeding, these kids that wouldn't have had a meal if you wouldn't have came by on your patrol that day. These kids that you know, out of your own money that you brought from home, that you're buying a pair of shoes or a pair of sandals for them from the market because their parents didn't get them any and they got cuts all over their feet. or you buy them a coat or gloves because it's freezing outside and they're in a t-shirt. You know, a child is a child, and they're not a part of that hate what's going on. And if we can pour into that generation and show them that we love them and that we're going to take care of them and keep them from being oppressed by the Taliban, I think it's going to be beneficial. In the end, there's going to be a grateful nation. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but eventually someone's going to see the good work we did over there.
One of these kids that you help 10, 15, 20 years from now might be the leader of that nation. Might be the one that makes the difference. And that little bit of effort that you put forth to show some kindness, I think we'll all be better off in the long run.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
I mean, I take for granted that I go out and fish all the time because that's my freedom. And it's guys like Larry that's out there that give me that freedom to do what I love to do.
You know, after spending a couple of days with somebody like Ferris Butler, you feel more patriotic.
You realize what these guys have gone through and what they've seen. We need more shows really like American Hero Experience. There are so many others, you know, that's trying to find that peace of mind and trying to find something to bring them back to this life over here, because, I mean, a lot of them have been through a lot.
It's been an honor this past 2 days. I feel touched by this for sure.
It's great to see that there's so many men and women that care that much about the country. I mean, this type of program, I think it's incredible.